This is where we actually need to be. Okay, we'll just go ahead and get started with the
Your
recap.
echo's back.
You got delay.
How about now?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Like that class.
Excellent.
Good lord. Okay. Where we last left off, the party had been given a deal. That deal was very simple. There was evidently a giant rat problem that the local Elderberry guards were simply unable to take care of for some reason. Not suspicious at all. And so, you were offered a deal that if you went and dealt with the giant rats that were seemingly spawning out of this cave and terrorizing the local townsfolk and their agriculture, that your sentences would be cut in half. Not being given many chances to entertain any questions and actually get more information about the situation, you were off. Quick retcon, you were actually you were unmanacled at the ankles, but the manacles around your wrists were not taken off, they were cut at the chain. So that if you did run away, you would have a very difficult to remove mark that you're not supposed to be out in proper society. So that was another means of them kind of giving you a certain mark that I did forget to include.
Bastards thought everything.
So they
There.
so you get into the cave, you tussle with some giant rats. Stony DiPrano has a bad time, and you defeat them all. Stony and the gang begin to investigate the bodies, and one conclusion that Stony, though he's not yet shared this with the party, was able to arrive at was the fact that these rats, weirdly, don't... the bodies left by the rats, weirdly, don't seem to have any, like, lethal marks. Not the kind of marks that you would expect to have caused, like, a lethal amount of blood loss or any kind of injuries like that. Which, you know, raises some questions. But before you could actually address the nature of that, a tremor occurred. A localized earthquake ruptured through the cave and caused the floor underneath the four people investigating those corpses to collapse, sending you all tumbling into an unexpected, very steep decline that was beneath your feet and was only separated by a few feet of stone that is now gone. So that is where you all are currently tumbling. We're going to be hopping onto a map here, but I'm getting this...
And the adventure is over because we all took like 50 fall damage, right?
Exactly.
And we're all dead.
You're all dead, and we're going to sit around and, like... I'm just going to, like, ask you all, what do you think you could have done better? You know.
So this is your Pathfinder exit interview, and we'd like to know what you do to better improve your Pathfinder.
Yeah.
More money.
More money.
More money.
Space. Okay. Got my battle overlay. And then I'm gonna gotta get your feeds corrected. But I'll get you hold on, let me get you going with some music.
Music.
Or like makes me sick. Huh?
Got him. Oh, got him.
Hee hee ho ho.
Haha.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. Why is everyone so big? Why y'all
How I was
so...
born, baby.
Yeah.
He's picking up what I'm putting.
Yeah.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
Music.
Yeah, FYI, I actually truly don't think Delta knows we're waiting on him. I think that because it's his first RPG, I don't think he knows. That's one thing that occurred to me.
What do you mean?
Well, should we send a message then?
He didn't know that we were waiting to start. I think he thought we would just play without him.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think he knew.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Not worth speculating in my mind.
Yep. Okay. Camera stand feed to incredible. Boop. And there it is. And
There it is.
oop. There it is.
I've been having a good old jolly time regardless. The jolly times will continue.
The Pathfinder was the friends we made along the way.
Sorry. One last thing. That is not. Why is that disappearing? Oh, there we go. Okay. And we have this. And then I go here, and then there, and then there.
Hey, I got my one out of the way early. Let's go.
Yes!
Hey.
Way to go.
That's what I was looking for.
Cleaning
That's what I was
it up.
looking for.
Cleaning it
You
up.
took 100 fall damage. That was your critical failure.
Yes, sir. Yeah, typically I'm not necessarily superstitious, but I always roll a one before I start playing. It's a habit.
Okay.
Oh, wait. What? I see a purple dot in the foundry.
Oh,
Dark purple.
Yeah, I think he's
Delta. Yeah, he's online in Discord.
Delta.
Look at that. The timing. Well, I mean, you know. Sorry.
incredible.
Such
All right.
impeccable timing.
Impeccable.
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 Oh my god. Oh.
Okay. All right. There. I got our makeshift stream up and running now. That looks better. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Good enough for now. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. So, yes, you four are falling, while Bentnoze watches you fall. I need you all to make reflex saving throws.
Great.
Let's begin.
Reflex.
Okay. That makes sense.
Just like a cartoon JPEG that just rotating. That's what I picture for your
Yeah,
character.
that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Making a lot of noise on the way down. Not from like myself, but just the noise of me clunking against the rocks. As
Okay. All right.
I'd like to use my whip. No.
Okay, Indiana Jones, calm down.
Okay.
Did you actually do that? Was I just like being a jerk for no reason?
No.
Okay. Sorry, I haven't played this thing before. I've played 5e, but I haven't played Pathfinder, so honestly, it could have been a thing.
I'm like sitting here like the whip is the core feature of my character.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like he's actually Indiana Jones.
Okay.
Just humming that in your head every time you do it.
Yeah.
So.
The coveted serpent's ring.
Oh. Yep. Okay. So. The unnamed Leshy, fungus creature, takes 2 bludgeoning damage, and the other 3 of you manage, as you plummet down this hole after a few rough bumps against cave walls of this decline. You're able to lean into what experience you have being in rough situations, whether that be bar fights or actual adventuring through caves or what have you, and decently catch yourselves as you slip and slide about 25 feet straight downward. There is enough. This is not a straight drop. It is a rough decline that you'll eventually piece together is much too difficult to scale back up, but is not so steep that you're going to be really critically injured. So that is the situation there.
So wait. So, are we?
We're in the hole.
Yes, there you go.
Because the book, because the book says, when you fall more than 5 feet,
I know you didn't.
you take.
This is a hazard. A
We
hazard.
tumbled down the hill.
You tumbled down a
Oh.
hill. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah. No, if you were actually,
Okay.
if I was having you do a sheer drop, then yeah, you'd die probably. Like,
right. That's,
no.
That's why I asked my question earlier.
you're level
I
1,
was
ergo,
concerned.
you need to trust me.
Famous last words from the DM.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're good. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
that's
And the cave is full of bugbears.
yeah.
Really throwing it back.
Damn, that is a.
Perfect timing.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, we just fell in a hole, Delta.
oh,
Well, we fell. Excuse me, we fell down. Oh, he's gone.
wait, wait, wait.
Well, it says he's not visible, but.
I mean, he still shows in the foundry for me. He's just.
Hmm. Well, while he works on that, we're getting snapshots of his attempts. While he hammers that out, so you all land. I will go ahead and activate Shemap. Okay. Oh, and let me just make sure. Yes, this is correct. Activate.
What do we got?
Oh, probably nothing yet, but soon. So
Still
soon.
Loading? Question mark?
Question mark.
We're loading the Leshy.
That's it. It's just a picture of the Leshy. Oh, wait.
Hold on.
Is that Delta?
Okay.
Hello.
All right. I'll go ahead and start tossing you gents in here.
Yeah,
Bomb,
This
bomb,
camera
bomb,
looking
bomb,
so
bomb.
hot.
But don't tell the elf.
Toss me. You need to toss me.
Okay. There you gents
He's
are.
going the distance.
We're gonna give.
Oh yeah, keyboard moving again.
I need my light source.
Look at
enabled,
that! Look at that
please.
move tech.
Zach, I really like that your player icon really looks like D&D. Like D&D from like the 80s. You know what I mean?
No.
I really like that. Like I'm not even
Yeah.
joking. I really like that.
There we go. That was much too bright in here.
That's a whole vibe.
Perfect.
My
Now
light
then.
source.
Now then, as you all tumble in here,
Excuse me, I have dark vision.
that's a shame because it's pitch black in here.
I should still have light active
Yes,
on my
I know.
quarterstaff.
I'm giving that to you now.
I
Wabam.
have dark vision.
My cane. The cane, actually.
And my lantern.
Well, hold on. Let's just double check
Lantern
that.
drop
No, you have
API.
low light vision, sir. Very different, in fact.
I have both.
Oh yeah, and you can you can see more than them. So
Oh, okay. Well, you say that. I don't know what the map looks like beforehand, so I have no context for what I can and what I can't.
Indeed, yeah, it's confusing. So you don't even
A lot
know
of
what
black
it's,
on this.
you don't even know what it's like to be an inferior flesh bag creature.
I don't. I don't actually know much about being, and that's what we're here to explore.
Okay, so well, that's a good point, Ergo. I'm gonna need you to roll another reflex saving throw.
Oh,
Man.
he broke his lantern.
After he worked so hard to buy it.
I better not. No, please.
Should have rolled that one out. Now.
It's okay.
Oh, okay.
You got it. All right, yeah, you're able to chamber your precious lantern as you make the fall, and it is not broken. Therefore, enjoy the lantern. Oh, why did that not work? Uh-oh.
I got something. Yeah.
You can see it?
Coming out of
Oh, right, because you're in the light. You're in the light currently. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, I see what's going on.
Delta.
Delta.
You hold.
Is this...
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I think he's coming through.
heard
Oh, mammy. Okay, yeah, I didn't.
Hello, check.
The tokens.
Check one. Check.
Yes,
Repeat
can
it, check.
you hear us?
We hear you.
Hello.
Yes.
What's going on, sir?
Oh, whoa,
Yes, I
whoa,
hear
whoa, whoa.
I can't see.
That's a bit intense. There you go.
My eyes.
Oh yeah, oh that's why, because it's not giving you the cool the thing. Hold on.
Yep.
Bop. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. It didn't save the tokens from the previous map, which is not groovy. So, okay.
I thought you said I couldn't scale this.
You can scale that part of the rubble, but then it just goes straight up.
I thought you said we weren't.
Suspension of disbelief.
Did you say how far we fell?
About 25 feet. You look up and you can gauge. You can see like the in the fog of the dust above you. You can see like that's about how far you've come. And at this rate, climbing up does not seem very feasible because of the combination of collapsed rubble around you. Because you all start piecing together the fact that you are now in an actual underground structure. The floor around you is carved, and it is the work of stonemasonry, as are the walls. You are in some kind of structure that does not look new.
Is this dwarvish craftsmanship? I don't know.
Oh, if only you had that. If only you had.
No, I'm metagaming. Just tell me.
No, I won't do that.
Do I sense anything? Or what's my my special? I sense something suspicious.
Be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
So, well, here's.
Is Bentnoze still in the cavern now, or?
Yes, you are still. You have. So where we're at, the party has just fallen. Oh man, his lag is bad.
Oh yeah.
Hello. Check.
Delta. Seems your lag's pretty bad if you want to cut your video. We'll tend to that later. So, where yeah, for the party's sake, as you've fallen here, and I'll actually start reading my notes. The cobblestone walls of this structure look old. To your point, Stony Teprano, you can all still hear the echo emanating from this collapse. You can still hear it in the distance, ricocheting down this hall. Far as you can tell, this hall looks as if it would have also proceeded the opposite direction, but now it is completely blocked off. As that sound settles, and you all kind of collect yourselves, note that each of you except Bentnoze are here, you're looking up, you're seeing just cascades of dust and dirt like falling around you. You can then also hear, every once in a while, weirder echoing noises. You'll hear the occasional, like what sounds like a click-clacking or a chittering, and they sound very far away. And then every once in a while beyond that, you also hear a very low, and suddenly the entire hall around you quakes again, and some dust and stone fall loose from the ceiling. Happens intermittently every few minutes.
On the first thump, my fungal warrior stands up and starts emanating a humming sound that it's cautious. I'm standing, I've got my hands out, I'm like, what's going on?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys got to work with me here.
No, you're good.
As for me, I gather myself from the tumble, my precious lantern safe in my grasp.
No.
I'm just taking inventory of the scene around me, looking back, looking at the wall.
Yep.
So, my question.
Yes.
would my climbing kit help?
You could attempt it, but you're able to gauge without really needing a check. The nature of the collapse that has happened is very, very loose. It is like fresh. It is just stone piled on top of itself. And so any purchase you try to make, and every footfall up, there's going to be a chance, like every 5 feet, of another collapse happening. And so you're experienced enough to know this is a very dangerous situation, and before attempting it, it might be worth seeing if there is another way out of here, especially since it is a formal structure.
All right, so then after I take inventory of that wall, then I turn back around, and I turn my attention to Mr. Stoney, Mr. Poor, injured, beaten Stoney.
Soprano, yes.
So, and one more question. So we are together, even though like we were like in 2 separate groups.
Yes. For the purpose of this, you all ended up like this whole it effectively funneled down into the first opening in the ground, which was this vacuous hallway.
Got it. Then, everybody okay? Where's?
Well, I've been better, but you know, as they say, goes up,
Stoney,
must go down.
Stoney, you didn't really you didn't really do so well against those rats up there. Do you have healing tools? I've got some if you need a minute to patch yourself up.
I do got me some healer's tools. It's been a while since I've had to dock myself up.
Okay.
What do I do to dock myself up?
So.
Okay. That's
all right. I need to Google.
No, I got you, man. Got you.
Healing in Pathfinder.
So.
From what the guide said, it takes 10 minutes, right?
Yes. Which you're all actually welcome. Having made this rough landing and luckily avoided too much damage, you did also just get out of a fight. So anyone who wants to, 10 minutes at a time, though there are 2 of you that have healing kits, so you can cut that in half. You guys can begin to make rolls to recover HP. So the way that is done is you are going to be making medicine checks to administer first aid.
So if I can use mine to help him, does that increase the healing too, or just reduce the time?
I'm going to say it can't really reduce the time based on the rules. One person can.
The healing. No,
it doesn't, because when you use administer first aid as an action, and when you do it, that target becomes immune to it for an hour. So you can't attempt to heal a person again for quite a bit of time.
I'm just wondering, like, so if Stoney uses his healing tools,
that's it. Like, he will, unless he now. I will say the way it works is narratively, if he tries to heal himself, let's say he succeeds, he has done all that can be done currently. Nothing you can do could add to that unless you had a much stronger first aid kit, much stronger medicine, which there's rules for that in the future.
So there's no way to just add. My question is, there's no way to add circumstance bonus. Got it.
No, okay. Because the thing is, if you did, then all of you would just have a first aid kit. You'd just all stack bonuses on top of each other. It would be,
only 2 of us have it.
Yeah. So with that, that said, though, it does allow Stoney to treat himself, while Ergo hypothetically treats others or himself. And so you can cut down that time in half for whoever wants the healing.
Okay, got it.
And so with that said, here I'll also drag this into chat. There is the I wanted that. There you go. So there is the link to the rules for administer first aid. You can read exactly how that works, but effectively, you are going to be trying to oh, nope, just kidding. That's the wrong one. Where is the... Oh, it's something with wounds, actually. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Treat wounds. Perfect. There you go. That's the one. Pop. It's gone from the chat. I never made a mistake. So yeah, it takes 10 minutes. They become immune.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, Delta. Yes, we can.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So, generally speaking, for your reference, the DC is basically always 15 at this level to do a basic heal. You have a range of success. If you have a regular success, the person will heal 2d8, and they're no longer wounded, which is a condition. If you have a critical success, they will heal 4d8. And if it's a critical failure, they take a d8. Fascinating. Because as you attempt to heal them, and I guess, jam some medical tools straight into their wound and rupture some new blood vessels anew.
Let's see if Bob Medicine has...
All right, so while he's doing that then, I have a lantern, so I'm going to go start taking...
Bob Medicine? No.
Okay.
Rip. I didn't critically fail.
Okay. Stoney, you are attempting to...
Oh.
Sorry, Delta, you're cutting out again.
Yeah.
Oh, mess it up. Should I be seeing a scene in Foundry?
No, because you're not. Okay,
It's just black.
Yeah, exactly. You are not yet where they are. So I want to ask you. You watched them all plummet down. You step over this new cavernous hole filled with rubble and dirt and stone, and you can actually see light emanating from about like 25 feet down. This kind of like very slopey, awkward, but not completely straight down decline that they have tumbled down effectively. They seem to be okay. They're beginning to treat their wounds and are kind of coordinating using various light sources between them. That is what you're able to. You can all see a lantern light emanate from down above you, as your goblin friend is assessing the situation.
Yeah, because he has a lantern.
Can I call out to my party mates and ask if they would like for me to descend?
Oh yeah, of course.
Would you guys like for the goblin to come?
It might be best if you can get down here safely.
Run away!
Well, I
Get
am
your
equipped
freedom
with a
now!
climbing kit.
I wish I had gotten mine.
Alonso, shut up! What if we need his help?
If I were in his shoes, I'd run away.
Well, Alonso,
That's tempting.
you're not in his shoes.
I don't wear shoes, actually.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So how would I go about using my climbing kit in my equipment?
For
Is
the
it like a roll for.
Yes. As I had told Ergo, this decline is very loose. It is freshly collapsed earth. And as you can see, from where you can even tell from where you're looking that the area they're in appears to be actually a constructed hallway of some kind. Like they've actually stumbled upon some kind of structure. So there's some rubble from that mixed in too. So as you make this check, now since you're descending, it's going to be a lot less of a risk than Ergo was assessing the possibility of scaling back up. It's less dangerous in that way because you can kind of rappel down. There will be a risk of you causing more of a cave-in, but that's only on that's only on if you do real bad. So I have
a tendency to do real bad. So.
But yeah, for the purpose of that, let me pull up
ask.
the climbing kit.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I want to see how the climbing kit works. Climbing kit.
Your goblin-y figure will no doubt help.
Okay. Yeah, so for the purpose of this... Oh, and this is cool because it allows you to make a flat check whenever you critically fail to prevent a fall. So you can it'll help you hopefully mitigate complete disaster, depending on the circumstance. So, I'll just say for this, you can go ahead and give me, this is going to be a regular dexterity check, which for the purpose of this, just roll me a d20 and add whatever your dexterity is, because you're not really trained in this as far in particular.
Right. Okay.
But the climbing kit will help you.
D20 plus 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, not 40, 20.
36. Twitter.
One of those things.
God, I love the
right?
I love the
Wait,
new
do I
stream
just have
format
to-
because
do
I
have
caught
to
all of
physically
that.
add it, or is there,
Yeah. You do 1d20
there,
plus 4. But you have to do slash. I think you have to do like /r. /r space 1d20
Oh, like
plus
in
4.
the chat, not with the button.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
That's for quick rolling. Mass dice. So if you did like /r space 1d20 plus 4, and that should do it. Bam. Easy enough. You are able to, with relative safety, find a nearby, relatively stable rock in the cave, tie the rope around it, and use the rest of your climbing kit to rappel down. Your small size and light weight also help mitigate the danger, and you're able to get down into this hall with your compadres with relatively little difficulty.
Just to let you know,
Mhm.
for the future, climbing utilizes athletics.
Thank you, AC. I knew there was going to be a skill associated with it. I just wasn't sure. Appreciate it. This segment is brought to you by our resident rules aficionado, AC McLeod, aka Ergo Cornelius Fremia. He keeps track of the competence of the Pathfinder rules when the DM does not. Moving on.
So would that okay? So for future reference, would that have applied another like whatever your skill is in athletics plus one?
Well,
for me,
athletic
for
scales on
example?
strength, not dexterity. So
Yes.
Well, yeah, I know, but like in your core skills thing, it has like a +1 for my athletics. Would that?
Well, yeah,
just
if
be
you're trained
applied
in
to whatever
athletics,
the
then
roll
yes,
is?
it increases your chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah, and that's the thing. He would have done worse and actually failed. So we'll keep that in mind. But I already made the ruling, so we're here. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind. And there's also going to be some situations, mind you. This is a good time to talk about this. There will be some times when I call for a skill that is not what the rules officially say, and that's one of the ambient rules that a dungeon master is able to do. Is in this case, acrobatics would make sense to me. Because you're not now to climb upward, not so much, but to rappel downward is also a dexterous thing, and so I would have called for his acrobatics anyway, and the result would have been the same. So with that, with Bentnoze finally with the rest of the group and everyone present, we're going to take a quick meta break where no one leaves for a new segment of the show.
Huh?
Oh, no. It's called mob medicine.
Let's see. Do I have some good?
Cody's gonna
Cue the game show music.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. Did I not build that in? I might have to hold on. What's this pirate combat song? Nah. Nah. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. How about some? I'll get some music later. Anyway. Okay. So.
It's just a book.
Welcome to a new segment of the show where, at the beginning of this session, we're going to have a hero point quiz. At the beginning of every session, I will ask exactly one question, and the first person who answers it will gain an additional hero point. For the record, all of you currently have one at the start of this session. You have one hero point, so make sure you have at least one. If you answer this, whoever answers this first gets a second one. However, I'm going to have you all roll to determine the order in which you get to answer.
Oh.
Because given connection, Delta would never win. For example.
Never ever.
Hey, that's
I'm going
his
to install
disadvantage.
fiber directly to chambers.
I would appreciate that. So with that, everyone is going to roll intelligence.
Okay. Fine.
Don't
I
worry,
see
you
how it
you
is.
all unilaterally suck at it, except for Stony, but for the most part,
What are we doing? Perception?
rolling intelligence.
intelligence check.
Oh.
I just rolled D20 because I've got no modifiers. For
There you
that.
go.
Wait, how do you just? Oh, you just have to.
I am perfectly average. Yippee.
What are we rolling? I missed it.
Intelligence.
Intelligence. You're rolling intelligence.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, so just a D20 then.
They call
If you
me
have the modifier.
Boink.
Yeah.
the docs.
Hey.
Yes! Someone's worse than me. Woo!
Okay, it looks like
Oh, just wait.
The mushroom barbarian.
I haven't rolled yet. I have to come back into Foundry.
And mind you, I'm just messing around with this as if I don't know if I'll keep the rolling system. I'm just trying to find ways to balance it out. I might also switch the stat that is used each time. We'll see. But we'll wait for Mr. Bentnoze to get in here, score, crit, and steal it away from Alonzus.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna roll me
Intelligence.
Ooh.
Close. All right. So, here I need to adjust that. Perfect. All right. So it looks like Alonzus is up first on the stand. Alonzus the Sorcerer. What is the name and title of the man who sent you to this cave?
Baramy, and he was the chief investigator.
Next. Moving on to Stony Soprano. What is the name and title of the man who sent you to this cave?
He's got it written down.
Constable Baramy.
And the hero point goes to Stony Soprano.
Can I use it to re-roll my medicine check?
We would have gotten this at the beginning of the session. So yes, you can.
Nice.
Okay.
Jeremy Baramy.
Jeremy Baramy.
Hopefully I will crit fail. That'd be unfortunate.
Wouldn't it?
I could almost kill myself.
Bam! He gets it. Take your 2d8. I think it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Roll 2d8 and heal.
A critical is 10 over.
10 over. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Should be a
Alright.
25.
Ooh.
Bam.
Hey, what do you know?
There you are.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Much better.
This concludes the hero point quiz. Back into the action. All right.
Yeah.
So, with that, you are all together. Oh, I see you've all moved up. Guess I need to pause the game next time.
Well, no, because he
Will
was
we be
healing.
ambiently moving around?
No, you're good. We just have to make sure that the more we play this, I'm going to build maps that trigger things when you move. So, so there will be period, and it's my bad. I need to pause it, and that's just how I indicate when you can move freely and when you can't. But there's some things that need to be, affected that way. So, that said, back into it.
We also need Bentnoze with us, right?
Yes, thank you. Okay.
Get him in here.
Be my goblin.
Sorry, get he in here.
Gee in here. Yeah, indeed.
Gobble gobble.
Okay. All right, Bentnoze, I'm giving you, hopefully should be giving
Do I still
you...
have my lantern? Or,
Yes, you do. I'm getting that for you right now. Well,
Hopefully
bam.
it's like, oh, sweet. It's also shooting out your butt.
Uh-huh.
There we are.
Wait, how do I turn again? Is it control?
Yes.
and
Yeah,
mouse
control.
wheel?
Control
And
mouse
then
wheel.
mouse wheel.
Yes, indeed.
And for fun, you unlock your scroll lock and then just go spin to win.
Oh, I was just doing that. I'm sorry. I see you're having some difficulty. You got.
Oh yeah, I can't move myself.
Game's paused, that's why.
That's it.
Now you go.
All right. So. Okay. So what you all see, it is at the end of the hallway that you can progress to. There is a fork, and you are now free to move as you wish. Though you're gonna want to communicate with your party members, kind of like decide who is going where, etc. As still off in the distance, you can hear the strange, occasional. It's definitely not a humanoid noise. There's just a kind of a distant variety of weird noises that kind of echo every once in a while through these halls.
Coming from the left or to the right?
Both.
Both.
And then still every few minutes, stone and dust knocks loose as you hear shake the entire structure.
Now I think the real question is, do we want to go towards the sound once we hit that juncture?
Didn't you say it was coming from both sides?
I think we would like to avoid the source if at all possible. Doesn't sound like it's some tiny thing making those booming. noises.
Well, Mr. Taprano, what would you suggest?
Well, to me, it depends on how curious you are. For me, I want to see what the noise is.
Right.
Your fungal friend buzzes with Stony, nodding like, yeah.
No,
That guy.
listen. We can't trust this man. He was right at the edge when we fell in. Looks around at the rocks. Stony Taprano. How do I know this is not a trap? You are leading us into a trap.
Well,
I can't follow you. I'll go another way.
you're more than welcome to.
Okay. So Alonzus is indicating he's going to go the opposite direction of Stony.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Do you trust Stony? Ergo, how can you trust Stony?
I don't even trust you. What
We're
are you
gonna bully Ergo into following you.
Look at this situation with your eyeballs, Ergo.
With your eyeballs.
I feel like we're all sufficiently armed, and I mean, I'm pretty well trained fighting in caves, so we might as well.
Considering we've got a fork in the road, perhaps we might split up a bit. Divide the light sources. And
Second session, splitting the party. What can go wrong, my dudes?
We're level 1 and very vulnerable.
I love to see it. Let's go.
He does not even try to prove me wrong with my accusation.
Yeah.
Raise an eyebrow.
Accusations. Why do I give a damn? I'm going left.
This is why I go alone.
Okay, so
I'll take my lantern and go right.
okay, so Alonzus and I see Alonzus and Bentnoze are aiming right. The rest of the party going left.
Yeah, I'm
going with Stony.
Okay,
I'll go left just
All right.
to give him a source of light.
Let her rip.
Bad.
Alrighty.
okay. You both separate. Ergo walking with you, giving you guys some lantern light to follow.
Stony muttering on the way.
And right about now,
Great, we made it so far.
a huge rupture rips through the entire structure and actually staggers everyone who's walking a little bit. And right over Stony's group,
Great.
the wall and ceiling collapses. I need you all to make reflex saving throws. Not the three of them, that is, who did not go to the right.
Well, Alonzus, it seems for once we've lucked out.
I told you, Bentnoze.
Hey.
Stony fellow's always planning something.
Okay.
How could he have planned this?
Okay. With that, you all are able, just in time, the three of you, to leap backwards as you see, like, well in advance of you, for multiple feet, the ceiling collapses.
Hey.
That said, though, as you are tumbling backwards and all this stuff is dropping onto you, the three of you will take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
You're able to get away in time, but you still take that. Now, I want to tell you guys, by the way, every time you stumble upon one of these hazards, it's experience. It's going toward the tally. This game treats hazards just like monsters. So whether you succumb to them or...
Exploration is nice.
Yeah, whatever you succumb to them or
You're
successfully
welcome.
avoid them. There you go. So, with that collapse done and the three other party members a bit injured, it is now insurpassable.
All right.
Alonsis, I'm coming back.
Pause.
Maybe if we run fast enough, we can
Once
outrun
the
them.
game is on pause, that is, I'll come back.
There you go.
Go, Alonsis. They're trying to follow.
No, wait, please.
Well, I guess right it is.
All right. And you guys begin to proceed down the hall. It continues to maintain this very old-looking architecture, but many of the walls have started to collapse, and then surrounding earth of this under terrain is starting to spill into the hall. Eventually, you reach a point by the gleam of your lantern light, streaking down a hallway. You can see a room opens up with numerous tables and various paraphernalia as well.
All right, I'm gonna proceed with caution and stealth.
Okay. All right. So Stony begins to move quietly. Is anyone else?
Yes.
Nope.
I'm covering the back, so
I don't notice them going stealth and continue to walk forward.
Get it.
Is that an action, or can anybody
do
just do
likewise.
that?
It's stealth is an action, yeah.
Stealth is an action. Yes. Here, I do. Let me just check the
So
rules.
if
I'm
you-
sure
if
there's
you
some
don't
weird.
have it, you don't-
There's something weird about it. I have no doubt.
So I'm just in the room looking
My action
around.
sheet, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, I stay at the edge of the room. My lantern is pointed back where we just walked from, covering our back flank, just to keep an eye out there.
Looking for an opportunity to run, no doubt.
Alonsis, get over here.
Actually, yeah. Far as I can tell, it is just the stealth check. Where are the sneak rules? By the way, because I can't find an action. What is it called? Sneak.
Action.
A sneak action. Of course, it wouldn't be called stealth. That would be too easy. Sneak. You can attempt to move to another place while becoming or staying undetected. Stride up to half your speed. Okay. And so, yes, this is at the end of your movement, I roll your stealth check. Oh, ho, ho. I like it. I appreciate that because it keeps it, because that way you don't know if you did badly. You don't know if you've been detected or not.
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take care of that for you, gents. So is everyone trying to remain stealthy except for the fungus?
I mean, I'm not moving into the room.
If I'm
I'm
able
still,
to,
I'm
yeah.
still outside the room, but I guess I'm stealthy.
Did you approach the room stealthily?
I approached it the same way everyone else did. So yeah, we'll say stealthy.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let me just roll some dice. Uh-huh.
The bungus.
Call me the bustling fungus.
So do we roll? Because stealth is a skill or proficiency.
Yes,
So do we have
and
to
I'm
roll
currently
all-
rolling it for you.
Oh.
Because you don't know how well you stealth. That's up to
That's a fun mechanic.
that's
I like
up
that.
that's up to someone. Oh, and you get to see my new mystery dice, which I'm excited about. Mystery dice. So, okay.
I like those question marks.
I'm excited about it. I think it's a cool mechanic because it stops you from metagaming because you don't know if you've been detected or not. And the same is going to be true for the record of perception checks, because if you roll really badly, I'll lie to you and tell you you see something you don't. You'll never know. So, with that, so the four of you kind of very gingerly creep into this room. Meanwhile, the fungus is just bucking straight on in. As he goes. Yes.
I would like to emit a series of clicks and hums indicating that they should give attention to where I am.
Okay. Yeah.
I found a doorway.
Okay.
It's not a door, it's a passageway.
Indeed. So, the first, it does seem like this large mushroom man, who doesn't have a name yet, Nee is trying to get your attention. Essentially, starts humming a little bit more loudly, not too incredibly loudly though, but he's also not trying to be quiet, and gestures toward this one opening. Meanwhile, you guys, I'll go ahead and give you some general descriptions of the room as well. So, as you get in here, there's a couple things you notice that basically any would know, as the lamplight kind of spotlights around as the glow of Alonce's torch touches on the wood of the tables and the structure itself. The structure itself actually sweeps upward in a bit of like a domed roof a bit. But there's still many ruptured and collapsed elements to this room as well. Many holes leading into just straight dirt terrain and tunnel. In the middle of the room, the circle of tables doesn't take a genius to know these are alchemical supplies. It appears to be alchemical work being done here, but many of the elements on these stations are broken, with shattered glass lining the wood tabletops. As you approach this room, you're all currently able to parse together with the light sources you have that there appear to be 3 doors total. There's 2 on the east wall and 1 on the north. There is also, I apologize, there's actually 4. There's also a final one on the right as well, but you'd be able to tell there is collapsed rubble on just inside the door that you can see through its barred window. So it looks like it's basically completely insurpassable. The door that the Mushroom Man led you to is open and seems to open into a wider room. You have yet to inspect the other 2 doors, the other door on the west and the other door on the north.
Should we check this room out, guys? It looks pretty small.
Perhaps. I would like to do investigator things. I'd like to specifically pursue.
Should I fire a warning shot into the room and see what runs out of it?
Perfection.
You're certainly welcome to. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this in a certain kind of initiative order. I'll just go ahead and start with random people. First off, the people holding light sources will be relevant. Alonzo, so what do you want to do?
I am not taking a particular interest in anything, but I have been drawn to the
Apathy,
Bungus
delicious.
because I trust him.
You'd be drawn to the who?
The Bungus.
The Bungus. Okay, you got it.
The bungus.
Okay, Alonzus clings to the true leader. Stony, what would you like to do?
I'd like to pursue a lead. Which, Jesus, I don't know how to link it.
I think you can just click it, or beside its icon, there should be like if you hover over.
If you double click it, I think it just.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Okay.
Very simple class I have Plague.
All right.
I think and the lead I'd like to pursue is the nature of the death of the cadavers up at the top of the room compared to the alchemical material that I see around me.
Ooh.
Okay, sounds good.
You don't know, but I respect that. You see the Mushroom Man turn around and go.
Okay.
He thinks
supposed
there's
to see
some
bodies,
combination.
Okay.
Some kind of relationship between these dead bodies up above.
Supposed to
They
see.
seem to be dead by rat cars.
Chemical commas.
Supposed to see what, Bentnoze?
I said, am I supposed to see corpses down here or something?
No,
Or,
he meant
like,
he meant the
that we fell
corpses up top.
Up above.
The
we
ones.
fell from. Okay.
Yes.
From last session.
Correct. All right, Stony, you begin doing that. You'll start investigating the various sections of this room. You might, I will say for the purpose of this, you'll need to work with Ergo to provide you ample light sources for this.
Yeah.
So
I'll go ahead and help him.
Okay, and Ergo, as you're looking around, I'll have you roll perception as well, just to see if there's anything aside from what he is specifically looking for that you yourself perceive. Meanwhile, Bentnoze, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll kind of gingerly creep into this room and look around, see what's up.
All right.
The one that I'm looking at. With the
Okay.
lantern.
We'll go, very good. Stony, I'll go ahead and take your perception check. Make sure you add your +1 circumstance bonus to it. If it allows, maybe there's an option in the actual and pursue a lead. If not, just do a perception check +1. And Fungal Man. Anything in particular you'd like to do?
Well, I would like to gently place my left hand on Bentnoze's shoulder and gesture back to the group.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Gently
I'm gonna use my
gesture.
Reroll that.
What are you? For the purpose of this, what are you trying to? What's the
I'm trying to
buzzing?
say, the rest of the group is in here. Like, it's kind of like, hey, you know, like, we just got here. You know, there's 5 of us. Think about it.
Open over here with Finn, potentially.
Whew, I didn't catch any of that.
I think he said there's an open room over here with stuff in it that you could.
Yeah,
Well,
open room with stuff.
Well, out of the desire to protect, I will follow him if he goes in.
Okay. All right. Well, I will then. It's up. It is now time. Bentnoze, if you would like to investigate this room, you may head inside and roll a perception check.
Did my perception roll result in anything?
Easy does it now, Ergo. We're resolving everything. Because this is all occurring simultaneously over the course of 60 seconds, so we need to decide what everyone's doing and execute.
1 minute.
I appreciate how you're doing that with this,
yeah.
Devin. I like this better than the kind of just that happens.
Yeah, a lot of. I'm trying to keep
I like
everything
that.
organized and not hammer it all out like spontaneously. Yeah, I've had issues with that before, where everyone is like trying to do things all mashed together at the same time, and it doesn't work very well.
Yeah, well, and you've got the issue then of players who might not be as confident or like who are as willing to speak,
Exactly.
don't have a moment
That
to like
too.
insert themselves.
Yes.
Because it's difficult. Like whenever you've got a handful of people who are confident in the game or who kind of see themselves as leaders,
Yeah,
don't leave a lot of wiggle room sometimes.
Yeah, they'll go into a room and immediately be like, "I roll perception. I'm looking for this."
Right,
And it's
exactly.
like,
yeah.
and then everyone else is like, "Well, I guess he's got it." You know.
I guess I'll roll perception too, because
Yeah. So, okay. And the thing is, if you're not actively investigating something, I'll make it so that were something to happen, I'd probably honestly give you a bonus to like starting off on combat, just because you're not distracted. So I want to reward people who take more of a let the nerds work, I'm gonna defend kind of thing.
Right.
So with that said,
I picture me, Alonzus, and Bentnoze all kind of like huddled together in like a little like 3 group. Just
yep, there you go. You all head
I've got
inside to
my
investigate.
My dog slicer. Wait, am I still wielding my dog?
my dog slicer.
You don't.
It's such a horrible
You
name
don't-
for a weapon.
You don't currently have it unsheathed, Bentnoze, but you're welcome to spend an action doing so.
Oh man,
Oh no, well,
my cat cleaver,
I'll keep it for now.
my hamster
No,
hammer.
the other one. What is the other? What is the other goblin weapon? The horse chopper?
Yep,
think?
that's the one. Anyways,
Oh my god.
Dog slicer and horse chopper.
the lore is vast and complicated. So,
Oh, woo.
all right.
Hot damn.
So-
Okay.
So we'll start
It's
with
right to the point. Like,
Stony and Ergo. We'll start with you.
I almost know
So
what they're about, man.
Stony, Ergo, you both roll your checks to try to investigate what's going on. What you're able to see as you investigate these various tables, neither of you are alchemists, and neither of you are particularly trained in the research notes that are relevant to alchemists, but through your investigations, you're able to find a lot of notes about what was evidently being made here. And at this time, you also find amidst the shattered glass, there is liquid, but it's translucent. However, as you search around here, there are 2 vials, 2 little cylindrical vials that are corked, and they have a liquid inside. When held to the light, this liquid, while largely translucent, is very. It has a like a turquoise hue to it.
turquoise. You mean?
No, I don't. So, that is what you're able to physically find. Besides that, you find research notes. The issue being that they appear to be written in a relatively specific jargon. So what I need from you is a recall knowledge roll for medicine.
I don't think I have that.
Also, no. So let me explain. Recall knowledge is a general action that can be taken that then pulls a which then pulls a skill associated with it to determine if you can recall this kind of knowledge. So you have a medicine skill, but I would require you to be trained in it. Alternatively, Stony, you can roll underworld lore.
Oh, I'll definitely do that. And would I get to pursue a lead bonus?
I'll go. Yeah, I'll give it to you because this is relevant to your character.
So what would I roll then?
Medicine.
Is there? Where's? Oh, I see.
Golf clap.
Yeah, there it is, buddy.
Oh yeah, baby. Now we're gaming.
There's my one.
There it is. Okay.
Stony in with that heat. Ergo,
Mm.
not so much.
Ergo, you don't know what this is, but I mean, maybe it could help with your adventuring. So you figure could be useful. Maybe you should keep it around. Maybe you should try it. Stony,
Drink forbidden Kool-Aid.
this is Shiver. It is a drug. It is a drug that you know has been kicking up in popularity in Elderberry specifically. In the criminal underworld. Authorities are actually rather distressed about it.
What's happened in my hometown?
And you're able, once you kind of trigger on that, you arrive at a couple of conclusions. First off, those guards did not look strung out. What is being made here looks actually to almost be exclusively Shiver, and that can't be what killed them. There's no way. You then also, as you're scrambling through the notes, a lot of it is just very, very technical. Some of them are more reports, and now many of them have been splashed with liquid or destroyed in the surrounding calamity. You're able to pull two pieces of information. One is a note which reads, let me just share that with you.
For reference, what's the closest real world equivalent?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no.
What are its effects, and I'll give you a real world equivalent.
I just want to know.
Stony would know, but you won't.
I know, but I'm saying just for
meta
purposes. Is it
He's
like crystal meth?
No.
Is it
Oh.
If Stony tells you, I'll tell you. But I want to preserve the mystery. That's the thing. You don't know what this is. You don't know what it could do.
Ergo's about to try it himself.
Because you don't know, you might be tempted to try it. It could be helpful.
As soon as Ergo starts moving that vial towards his mouth, I'm just gonna grab onto him and say, "Hold up, you know what that is?
I don't have a clue. But
Do you want to become a strung-out drug addict on the streets as opposed
what?
Okay. So, I'm just gonna DM you the description of Shiver.
All right.
I don't know how to DM people over Foundry because I've never done it before. Is it Whisper? Let's try it out. Whisper. Martin. Test. It worked. All right,
Yep.
cool. Whisper. Martin. Oh, nope. There we go.
Oh, I see you didn't change your note. You're still calling it Eldenbury.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Retcon,
What do we do?
An Elden Ring.
Elderberry?
All right. Okay. Elder. No, edit.
Elder.
Elder.
ELDE. Elderberry.
Elderberry.
Der.
So are we saying that I have attempted to drink the substance and Stony has stopped me?
Yes.
Okay.
That's up to you, man. What you attempt is your business. I just
I will
resolved it.
drink it anyway.
As soon as he looks curious about it, I'm grabbing onto him and saying, "Don't."
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take Stony's guidance on this matter.
So I look at him and I say, I shake my head. A clear not understanding of what this is. I say, "This is Shiva. It does not just affect you, it affects everyone around you. This does not get
Oh, hell
drunk.
yeah.
Okay.
Contact.
So, well,
I'm gonna put
meta.
the vial
Real quick,
into my bag.
meta. It doesn't mean like it doesn't spread. It means it is like it can act like that to the person. So it's not now. Philosophically and sociologically, yes, it does, but but technically, that's not. It doesn't like it's not that kind of the thing. So, that's
I mean,
yeah. I'll and that I'm still learning what it means, so I'll get back to you on that. But while you are assessing that, Bentnoze and the rest of the gang, you are. Let's see. I need to give the I'm still giving Camera Stan all of his relevant permissions here. Configure permissions.
Yeah, Stan.
Get him, Stan.
Get-
Camera Stanley.
Get him in, Stan. All right, observer, activate. Maybe maybe not. Maybe I need to make him an owner.
Camera Stan.
Camera Stan. Camera Stan. Yes, I do. Okay. All right, come over here. We'll make
My
him.
dad's the owner. Never Stan.
oh my god, you killed Camera Stan.
You bastard!
Okay. The three of you enter this room. What you find are cages. All of them are open.
Nice.
Locks are actually
Oh, is that what the squares are?
broken off specifically. And as you walk in here, there is a horrible sticky substance, like you walked into a bad motel, a bad gas station
It's
bathroom.
The movie theater.
Yeah. There is just a caked on, translucent, partially white
Yes.
substance everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Does the lock
Delicious.
look like it was broken, or do the cages look like they were pushed open?
No, so the cages open outward, and it does look like all of the locks in these cages just knocked off with force.
Okay, so
They
I
were
guess
locked
the
with padlocks. They've all been
Right.
sundered.
Is there a way for me to find out if they were broken from the outside or if they were forced open from the inside? That's what I want to know.
Got it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and have you. What would that be? Let's find out. Let's have you. I think this would be good. I'll let you do a nature check for this.
Ooh, I like that.
Because this clearly relates to some kind of animal.
Not as nice as I wanted it to be.
Hard to say.
Would have been a 14.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Because of how violently this occurred, it looks to you like it could have been either.
Okay.
I
So,
want to examine this substance.
okay. Yeah, this is going to be... I'd call this either nature or survival. Your choice.
Salty sweet.
Just dip
All right.
finger, give a lick. Lick test never works. Or, always works. Excuse me. Thank you. It never works. You're just gonna get sick, man.
Okay. Alonzus, this... I mean, it's not difficult to parse together. This is like... It reminds you of spiders.
Oh.
But there's a lot of it. And you get this weird feeling about it. You're not sure why. It just seems off. Feels different.
Is there more of that substance in the cages, or are the cages clean?
Oh yeah, the cages are full of it.
Okay. I'd like to point and gesture
Mhm.
to the cages, like,
Okay. All right. With your investigations done, back to Stony and Ergo. All right. Okay, let's see. Configure permissions. Okay. I can see you. Oh, no. No, wait a minute. Huh. That's weird. Why?
I'm trapped. Sorry.
Incredible. Go here. Camera sends the owner. Save. Ugh, that's weird. Why don't you have vision? Huh.
Alright.
Whatever. We'll figure it out later. So, what are the two of you doing? And now that you've arrived at the conclusion, Stone, and you've told Ergo what you've told him thus far, do you seek to do anything else in particular at these tables? And did you say you are pocketing those 2 vials?
Yes.
Okay.
And the books, the notes.
All right. So.
And then I'm also going to relay the information to Ergo about the spiders. So I think I know what that sound is. I think it's some spiders. Judging from the book, you know, Shiva, requires some kind of animal to make it, like milk. In this case, a certain kind of nasty spider. Hopefully.
How did they figure that out?
Also, it seems we've stumbled
Things
upon
you
ourselves,
humans will do for money.
Well, this is just your typical kind of
So
drug
this is
hut.
like
Drug
a
hut.
drug.
Drug
Oh
hut.
God! Oh, should we let the others know? This could be
Yeah, I think we
dangerous.
should. Yeah, well,
we-
I think probably.
They went in that room over there, right? Let's head over to that room then.
Well, from the looks of it, I mean, something rampaged through here. I don't think we gotta worry about the attendants. They're probably outside up top. Probably got themselves full of the mystery spider fluid.
We should still let the people in the room know. I'm gonna head over to the room.
One last thing, by the way, I'll let you both know. Actually, I think for this, I'm actually gonna have you guys roll one more perception check. This one, let me think about that. I want to see if there's a relevant skill for recall knowledge here or not. This one. Yeah, medicine. If you are trained in it, you can roll it.
Okay. I'm not.
Do I get pursue a lead?
Not for this.
Damn, that's okay.
All right. Okay. You are able to piece together that there are enough pieces of equipment here that you could actually assemble, and potentially if you have enough space to carry it. It's not like it's particularly heavy, but it has a bulk of 1. There's enough remaining here unshattered to put together a set of alchemist's tools, which
nice.
which could either be used or sold, but it would take you another solid 5 minutes to do so.
Okay. So that'll be a piece of information I'll just relay to the party in general.
Okay.
That character. As I walk into the room, I would say, well, that solves the question of the spiders. I say that, just kind of like standing away.
He's walking up behind us.
What did you guys find? Stony?
Well, it seems we're in a bit of a drug operation here. They're making Shiva.
Did you find anything worth stealing?
Well,
A couple things.
We should steal them.
could we make more Shiva? It would sell pretty well in the city.
This guy's like, yo, we can make some meth real quick and sell it the next town we come to.
Oh no!
Jesse?
Well, I'm not too keen on getting back into the criminal underworld of Elderberry.
This isn't the criminal underworld. This is the literal underworld. We're good.
Alonzo's talked about this. No drugs.
Well,
No
you said
drugs.
Maybe
Sorry,
green grass.
you said there were some tools around. I guess I'll just go look for those then.
Yeah, I think that might be worthwhile to piece
Game
together.
master rolling intensifies.
Don't worry about it.
Can I assemble an alchemist set?
Yeah, if you want to take 5 minutes to do so, sure.
Okay.
We'll do so. We'll assemble it
Man.
here.
If you're gonna do that, I'll watch your back with my lantern.
All right, Alonzus, head on over to the tables, and start collecting stuff.
So as we're out here, as they're doing that, I would like to be particularly keen on any spidery noises getting louder or anyone approaching.
There are still, for the record, 2 doors you haven't investigated.
Right.
You know of the one door to the right is just you can see rubble from inside of it, so that's nothing. But then the 2 doors up and to the left haven't been investigated yet. But yes, Sony, you'll be being keen.
I'd like to follow Stoney's lead. I'm not picking up things. I'm just keeping my eyes peeled.
Okay.
My metaphorical eyes. I don't actually have eyes.
All right. Sounds good.
Keeping his
Eye spots.
senses.
Keep my gills peeled.
So if they're going to make that alchemist set, at this point, so they're all in the center. They all got their lights. I let my explorer tendencies well up a bit. I decide because there's a door to the left here.
Yes.
Up there in the corner.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to that door.
Okay. All right.
Slowly,
Alonzus and Stoney begin to investigate. Or not investigate, assemble. Stoney's like just kind of keeping watch. Alonzus is beginning to assemble some alchemical supplies and organize them into a serviceable kit. Meanwhile, Ergo, if you'd like to open the door, you can just click on the door icon.
Ooh, that's cool.
Also, as Alonzus is going through this,
It's locked.
Oh no!
Roll Aloha Mora.
It appears to be locked and would need to be picked to get in, which requires some kind of tools. You're not actually sure. Actually,
Am I able to investigate? Because
yeah, I'll let you roll.
Is it a wooden door?
We'll just skip this. No, these doors are metal, actually. And bolted into the stone.
You guys can use.
But I'll just
Are the hinges on the inside or the outside?
The hinges are on the outside of the door.
can we put them on the fuckboys?
There you go. For the purpose of this, you just surmise you need some kind of series of tools that are designed to pick open locks.
To burgle things.
Meta, you need thieves' tools. To attempt to pick a lock, you need those tools. So
tools I don't have.
there you go. Okay, Bentnoze, what did you want to do? Did you want to do anything in particular, Bentnoze?
Well, so a crowbar would not help those guys with the door. Correct?
You're welcome to try, but it is a bolted iron door. It would be a time. It would
We
be.
got a big fucking fungus over there that could probably just clank.
Hey man, you
real
can ask
quick
me.
Well, I'll ask. I'll ask Ergo if.
I'll ask Ergo if he wants to ask the
thinks-
fungus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still don't trust the fungus.
So what are you asking me?
I have a crowbar in my pack here. Would you guys like to utilize it to help or to try to open the door there?
This
Stony.
door looks.
Alrighty.
You hear amidst Bentnoze talking and gesturing to his incredible crowbar. You hear a clicking noise and look up just in time to see in the radiance of Alonzus's light spell, slowly descending from the ceiling, a spider that is the same size as him. Okay. So are you alerting anyone to this, or?
Yes, I'm saying.
Okay.
Ah, spider!
Okay. Because
I'm gonna
Stony alerts everyone to the situation, with everyone's ears kind of perking up with the perception checks I rolled for you a while ago, I will give Alonzus a chance to react to the fact, considering he's the only one who notices this. One is above Ergo, too.
Ah, great.
And is like 2 feet away above Ergo's head.
Snatched.
As he was looking at the door trying to figure it out. Alonzus, you use a reaction.
I can use one reaction.
Yeah. No. As in, like, an interaction to, like, call out to Ergo.
Oh, okay. Ergo, your head. Look up.
Your head.
And with that,
Oh God!
we're gonna go ahead and have everyone roll initiative. I will get you all in an encounter right about now.
Hey, Devin, I got a quick technical question for you.
Yeah, what up?
So at the top of the map, there's this aura at the top of the hexagon that is the room that continues to flash in and out. I'm not sure if that's intentional for me, but I see it. So I'm not sure if like it's supposed to be that way.
I think
Oh,
that's Alonzus's
it's Alonzus' light spell.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's tough.
Bitch.
It looks weird to you because you have dark
I
vision.
see everything.
Yeah, on their screen, it's this big pulsing circle.
That's really cool. Okay, never mind. It just looked odd in my vision. I couldn't tell what it was.
Yep, there you go. But thank you for asking. If you ever, what I'm afraid of, if you ever notice something like across the map that you shouldn't be seeing,
Right.
that I need to fix. But otherwise, yeah.
I was worried that was like an indicator of something, so I wanted to let you know that I could see it.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Is this just initiative perception? I guess.
Yeah. But if
That's what I
you
was gonna ask.
do you see if you go to encounters, you can just hit the you can also just hit the image of the
Oh yeah,
D20.
right. The encounters tab.
Yes.
Yes. Right.
It's under the left banner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at these spiders and their dex modifiers.
Or perception? I'm actually,
Perception modifiers,
I'm not sure
sorry.
here actually. But anyway.
I think it is perception.
Okay.
My modifier is perception, at least.
Yeah, I think that generally, again, there are certain circumstances where that changes, but
So are all of these spiders descending from the ceiling? So
there are
they're
currently
above
2,
us?
and yes, they are.
Okay.
As indicated earlier, there are holes throughout this room that they are clearly traversing now. So, with that said, at the top of the round, the spider who got the most jump on the whole situation is the one right above Ergo.
Great.
Indeed, it is great. So, I am going, unfortunately, as it was able to stealth up on you without being seen. It is right within attack range, so it's going to make its first attack. 15 to hit.
Ooh.
My armor class is 17.
And it misses. Fantastic. It'll attempt a... Oh, sorry. Ignore that one. I'm going to make a second one. It'll attempt another strike. And it misses again as you, just in time, Alonzus calls out to you. Fangs that are like as big as your face latch down straight on you, and you trigger your adventurous instincts and duck immediately, and then duck to the side as it tries to bite you again. Its fangs slam into the metal as a clang echoes through the room. It's going to use its final action to, seeing this not working, it looses itself from its web, and it's going to move across the room. And kind of land, it actually, I will say for the purpose of this, it lands on the bookcase as it looses itself, flips over, hits the bookshelf, and is now like resting on it sideways. But again, it's like the size of half a person as it is just chittering, and its numerous eyes are just darting around, inspecting you, its target. That is its turn. Next, Stony Tabrano.
Hell yeah.
Oh, quick thing for everybody. I've made some updates to the game. Whenever you attack something, click its token and hit the T button to target it, because it builds in a function now. So I found out that Pathfinder builds in a function that will actually your attack roll will go against its armor class, and it'll actually make it obvious to us whether it hits and whether it crits. And then after that, if you roll damage, there might be a special effect for you. So your rule of thumb is target your enemies, and if you're going to do something to yourself, just make sure you've clicked your token. You don't have to target yourself. Click your token if it's something for you. Target the enemy if it's something for them. I got some fun stuff built in that I hope works since I've last messed with it. All right, Stony to Brano.
Okay, this is complicated. So, would the creature technically be the subject of my lead? If the animal that...
Since you identify... I'm going to say since you were trying to specifically ascertain the cause of death of those guards, and then you ruled out it can't be the Shiver, I'm going to have to say no.
Okay. That's fine.
But anything that revolves around that thing you've identified will continue to apply.
Okay. Devise a stratagem.
Okay. Let her rip with your intelligence-based whip attack.
It's so wild. What's a good skill? What did I do for that last time? Jesus Christ.
I think you can hit the attack button and then change the modifier used to intelligence.
That's it. That's it.
Nice.
Whip.
This system is very nice.
Isn't it?
It's I played once on Roll20.
Oh, you mean Foundry? Yeah, no, I love Foundry.
Yeah, Foundry's cool.
Yeah, no, Roll20's cringe because it also relies on their servers. This is just running straight from my computer.
That's super cool.
Yeah,
that's way convenient.
Oh yeah, because we would in our long-term campaign we just got to the point where in D&D we would open our character sheet, hit a button, and it would take a solid 30, maybe 60 seconds to register a die roll because of how the servers worked. It was horrible. Okay. Yeah, it certainly is successful. You almost critted. So close. But that said, go ahead and roll damage.
Trip. The whip doesn't do damage.
Oh, you're tripping it.
Yeah.
What do you mean the whip doesn't... Hold on. The whip doesn't do damage?
Unless you take a penalty to your hit modifier to make it a damaging strike.
Oh, I need to check that. Let's see.
Hey, I'm going to step away for a hot sec to use the restroom. We'll be back in like 15 seconds.
No problem. I'm just going to make sure I learn the rules of this. Details.
Yeah, I'm going to be back in a second, too.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Let me... There it is.
Nice.
Oh, does it do damage?
It does.
I didn't think it...
Yeah, dude, it does a D4.
Oh my gosh, it's even better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't give you a weapon that doesn't do damage. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. You have to decide. That's the catch.
I wanted the trip.
Okay. Then I think that's when I believe you don't do damage. The attack instead causes the trip effect. In which case, let me check our actions compendium here and see if I can find that. I sure can. You try to knock a creature to the ground. Okay, let me make sure. Well, I'll say for the purpose of this, yeah, that'll work. You're basically going to try and, like, sunder its web and, like, grab it and throw it on the ground with the whip. Yeah. Okay, all right, I like this. So, the spider has to make an athletics check against, and this would be against, like, let me double check that.
The damage roll?
Against the target's reflex DC. So,
7.
No. It's, I believe your reflex DC should be 10 plus your reflex saving throw.
17.
Okay, wow, that's excellent. All right, it's going to go ahead and try to make that roll. Wow, athletics, that's hysterical. All right. It does not succeed. In fact, it crit fails.
Nice.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll give it to you anyway, because we're here. You attempt the athletics roll when you trip something. That's the catch.
Oh.
And it makes a reflex DC. Or you have to beat its reflex DC. But for the purpose of this, I like where we're at. And it wouldn't have been expecting this. So it falls prone.
Nice.
So let's go ahead and find prone. There it is. And because of the crit success, it takes a d6 of damage. So I'll
Nice.
go. So go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Two.
Okay. So. Okay, so it's. So you didn't do that initial 4 damage, rather. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to adjust that.
I did
Give me a
2 damage.
second. Just got it correct for. Oh, okay, we're fine. Okay. Yeah, it falls prone and takes 2 damage. Okay. It is now prone and flat-footed, so it's not in a great place. Okay, that is the end of. Oh, that's 1 action.
Yep.
Yep.
Is it
Do
just 2?
you, when it's prone, does it have any negative modifiers as far as defending from a?
Sure
melee
does.
attack
It takes a -2.
to its AC?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
the prone causes flat-footed, which is a -2 to like your attacks and your saving and your defense.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and use my star knife up and close like.
Okay. And that's you don't need to add anything to your roll. As long as it's targeted, the system will handle everything.
Yeah.
It'll calculate whether you hit and
Okay. So you have it modified prone.
Yes, it is prone.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. That hits.
Yeah.
Very good. And I'm just gonna check the prone condition as well. Yep, cool. Works for me. Okay.
And I'll try one more for one more.
Oh wait, is
Did you take a multi-attack penalty on this? You did. Okay.
Both ones I did.
Well, you shouldn't have taken the well,
no, because devise a stratagem is an action, and then to attack
yeah.
and use that number is another action.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
so
That's why that's good.
that's why it's good,
Yeah.
because you don't have to take a multi-attack penalty either time. But
Yep.
as a
So for
result,
that third attack, he did.
There is
the
no third
multi-attack
attack.
penalty. Is that not what he just did?
he shouldn't have. Devise a stratagem, he then tripped the creature, he would then make a third attack. The third
Does
NK.
the trip?
I see what
right,
you're saying.
Does the trip not count as an attack? Yeah.
No, he's
Yeah.
good. He's good because he hit anyway. He didn't have to. The multi-attack would have made a
The
difference.
last attack would essentially be +4 to that, which would be a 12.
Okay. And
Yo, shout out real quick to Marlon, who's watching our stream.
awesome. What's
Our
up?
boy Marlon watching the stream.
What's
Oh,
up, man? All right. Okay, I better make sure my camera's good. That's good. All right. So, okay, that is Mr. Teprano's turn. Bentnoze, you're up.
Did the 12 not hit?
Okay.
Huh? Did the 12 not hit?
12.
No, I'm
Yeah.
I'm saying what we determined. The 12.
Yeah, because it was a +4 to the last one, because I rolled it with a -8 when I should have only done the -8.
No,
No,
I think
we're-
no. We're misunderstanding here. You used 1 action to devise a stratagem, 1 attack to trip the creature and throw it to the ground, and your final attack to deal the 1
Oh.
damage you just dealt. Yes.
Oh, okay.
There you go. All right. Ugh.
All right.
Okay. All right. Mr. Bentnoze, you're up.
Okay. So you said to do the targeting, I click the
Token of the creature and
token
hit
of the-
T.
Okay. I see the reticle. All right. So then I would like to draw. Well, see. Okay. So it shows on my character sheet that my dog slicer, my options are to sheath or to drop it.
That means you already have it out. So we're just gonna say you spend an action to draw it. So you have 2 actions left.
Okay. So I would like to give it a good old whack with the dog slicer.
Okay. Let her rip. Regular strike. Oh.
That's his one. Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Dang, that's a lot of modifier though. Sheesh.
Yeah, he's an optimized gobbo, but unfortunately, fate comes for us all. For the purpose of this, I'm gonna, given the fact it is prone on the ground and it is flat-footed, we're just gonna call that a. Oh well, for the record, you do have a hero point. It's up to you. but otherwise you'll just miss.
I'll save that for
All
a
right.
future one and give it another go.
All right,
So use my
multi-attack.
third action and
Yes, and take the multi-attack
Would that be
penalty
the
minus
first?
4.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, okay. Blammo.
Oh, we're going up one number at a time. Eventually, you're going to be getting all 20s. It's going to be great. All right.
Doing great, Bentnoze. Keep it up.
As you try to stab, you flip your dog slicer over and try to stab straight into the stone, and as it's flailing and panicking from Stoney's strikes, the spider starts convulsing back and forth. And as it does, you can't quite land it. With that, it is that spider's turn. And it,
I think I know who it's gonna get.
yeah, it doesn't think Bentnoze is the problem. So,
Obviously.
okay. All right.
The arc of the whip.
So it has to burn an action to stand. So it does that. But then it is going to then attempt a strike against Stony. Ooh. And it crits.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Stony,
Good
no!
thing you healed,
Oh.
Stony.
The spider rears up from the ground, launches, and digs straight into your thigh with its
I think I'm gonna need some more mob medicine after this one.
Okay. So,
Oh,
all right,
no.
Stony. You take.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, hold on. Did I want to make sure. Were you at max HP?
Not quite.
You were not at max HP.
No.
Okay, so your max
I
HP
already
is
did
okay
18.
because you went from 18 to 10, and your max HP is you're at 5 now.
Yes.
You have temp HP on. Is there a reason for that?
No.
And it's
I don't
gone.
know why.
I think that's
He's
why
got
I wasn't
mad
able to.
Stagger power. That's why he's got temp HP.
Okay, because I can actually roll the damage for you, and it'll apply to your token because I targeted you. But I think it took away from. I think you mistook temp HP at some point, or maybe I did, for your current HP and put that in as 18 as well. Anyway, moving on. So you take 10 damage, and I need a Fortitude save
Here we go.
as it sinks its venomous fangs into your thigh.
Ouch.
Ouch.
How long are these things?
Oh no.
So, like, is the effect of the venom of these spiders similar to the drug that is made from it?
Find out, I
How
think.
about
We're about
that?
to find
Anyway,
Ooh!
so
I'm about to get gabba. Uh-oh.
you start to feel a hot flash emanate through your body.
Menopause, no!
You are stupefied.
Stupid boy.
You are stupefied.
Stupid Malfoy.
Your thoughts and instincts are clouded. It always includes a value, which is in this case 1. You are stupefied 1. You take a status penalty equal to this value on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma-based checks and DCs, including will saving throws, spell attack rolls, spell DCs, and skill checks that use these ability scores. And anytime you would attempt to cast a spell, just kidding, you're not a caster. We're not going to read that. So, there you go, and there is stupefied in the chat for your reference.
Nice.
Okay.
Now I'm approaching normal human levels of intelligence.
So, that is the spider's first action. It is then going to use its movement to run away as its final action.
Wait, can I react to that?
Do you
Or
have...
does it have to be my
Oh,
You're a
that's a
fighter,
skill.
right? I think
Yes.
you of the party have an attack of opportunity as a reaction. Yes, you do have that, and you may use it if you'd like to.
Yes.
It turns and starts skittering away, but as it does, Bentnoze, you go ahead. I'm gonna say it's about to do so. It makes a single movement, but as it does, target it and roll a regular attack. This does not take any penalty because it is not on your turn.
Okay, just a regular strike.
Yep, regular strike.
Okay. Bing. Come on, give me a 3, baby.
That would track.
It's better than 3, yeah.
Oh, so it is no longer. Hold on, I gotta take away its 2 conditions.
Nice.
But regardless of the fact that it is no longer flat-footed and prone, you still hit.
Nice.
You just barely,
Finally.
as it is about to leave the tip's
Finally.
end of your weapon, you slice into it. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sick.
What is it, a D4?
Actually, you can
D6?
just hit the damage button on the dialogue box. It just popped up. As long as if the spider is targeted, go ahead and do that.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll damage the creature for you. Oh,
Nice.
Oh, why? What have we here?
Look at that nice little animation.
Shishing. There you go. All right. You deal the 2 damage to it, which is not tracking for some reason. Curious. Curious. And then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and runs over here. Let's see. That is its turn. Fungus Man. The Nameless. You
For now.
It tries to escape across the room, and evidently mistook you for an inanimate object.
That's fair, man.
And didn't think to get away from you either.
Well, fortunately, I was pretty enamored with what was going on with Ergo. So, knowing now that one ability requires that I use it first, I am going to emit a low series of clicks and a low groan, and I am going to use sudden charge.
Ooh,
Hell yeah, brother. All right.
Cut that out.
You are moving. You can move 50 feet and then attack.
So that's 10 spaces, which I've done out several times in different directions. I end up right here. He is within my reach at the end, which means I get a strike.
The large fungus drops into a low stance and vaults across the room, beelining it straight toward the spider that is currently chittering and toward Ergo. Then suddenly noticing this blur of movement as this hulking fungus is upon it on the bookshelf, swinging this massive two-handed flail.
And we're gonna roll to strike. Oh!
Okay, yeah, that certainly hits. Go ahead and roll. Target. Did you target the spider?
Press and T.
There you go. Okay, it's going to give you a cool
Damage.
thing. Roll damage. There it is.
Oh, bro.
Oh.
10 damage.
Okay. So I still have one action, correct?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So I'm gonna, after that initial swing, we're gonna bring it straight back up and right back down on it.
All right. That's going to be the multi-attack penalty 4. You can actually right up where on the dialogue you already have. There's sorry, -5 because you don't have agile.
Yeah. I
Go
got
ahead
it.
and
Thank you.
map -5,
Oh.
and that still hits. Roll damage.
Wow.
Just checking here. Yep. Okay, so you watch as, again, blur of motion, again, as this unsettling fungal creature that is wider than some of you are tall, streaks across the room straight toward the bookshelf just before the spider notices what's going on and can react. The 3-headed flail rams the spider into the bookshelf as the bookshelf splinters and papers explode from the books therein. As a turquoise-colored blood splatters across the bookshelf, but the spider still has some motion and starts to crawl its way out of the bookshelf. Overhead, the 3 flails slam into the spider, take it to the ground, and eviscerate it on the floor. It's dead.
Delicious.
As it hits.
Can I harvest the splattered spider for?
Not now.
Can I drink its blood to get high? Is that what you're asking?
Okay.
Maybe I could pull a venom sac or something.
Okay, it is dead. And that
That is.
is the fungus's turn. Okay, I never began the encounter. Lame. All right. Boop 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 boop
yeah, right,
boop.
'cause
It's
we
Alonso's
totally did
turn. All right.
Seeing that spider run away, I'm just gonna try to throw a fireball at it. A mote of fire.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack. Again, make sure to target the token.
I am.
Cool. Cool.
No.
The mote of fire, as it skitters away, moving erratically, slams into the stone beside it. It does not make purchase.
All right. I have one action left, so I'll cast Shield.
Nice. All right.
That was a neat little the sound effect. I like that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. All right, so there, you've activated shield, and there you go. You'll have that's until the next round, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right, ergo. Ergo, I'll go ahead and have you actually, for the purpose of using your turn, you may go ahead and roll. I'm gonna give you a free perception check.
Oh. Okay. Perception.
Nice. Good roll.
You can hear another chittering coming from across the room.
Oh, jeez.
More chittering.
All right, across the room, you say? Well,
Yes.
Then, let me just turn my lantern. Oh God!
From the ceiling, climbing down out of a hole drawn by the noise. You see another spider that will now roll initiative.
Ergo, you didn't use the turn lantern action.
I'm sorry.
No, as a free part of you having a turn, you just roll, you spin around to see where the spider is.
Especially after seeing that massacre that just happened.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what. But you're able to spot it so that you can make your actions accordingly if you would like. It is still on the ceiling. It's a solid 12 feet above the ground. Because crawling down from the gaps in this domed stone ceiling.
Well, seeing that spider there, and also, I mean, I could see it with Alonso's light, but my lantern now shining on the the pitiful body of Stony over there. I am going to use 2 actions to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna move right up next to Stony, and I have my shield on. So basically, I have my shield and I have my lantern. So I'm just gonna raise my shield. That's my final action.
Okay, sounds good. All right, you make your way over to Stony, kind of help him as he ain't looking so hot. Okay, with that, I believe that's the end of that round, and we begin with Stony Tabrano.
Stony!
Stony, you ain't looking so hot
I
there.
have a quick question before we begin this.
Yo, what up?
Combat. Okay, so I have a shield in my armor, but I don't have an action to use it, or except I have a reaction shield block, but I don't have
You can simply take
sheath or
to raise the
There's
shield.
a raise a shield action.
yeah.
Raise a
Oh
shield
yeah,
is
do
an
I have
action.
to do that? Or...
Yeah, well, you don't have to type it, or I mean, you can just say you did it. Yeah, it helps us keep
It's
track.
not like a triggerable action.
Well, it
is an action.
should be. And if you don't have it, that means if you don't have it on your character sheet, I'm gonna look. That means that your shield is currently in your inventory. It is. Oh no, you are wielding it. It's held one-handed. Huh? Yeah, it didn't give you an action. Well, maybe is that why? No, that's fine. For the purpose of this, just tell me when you want to raise your shield. We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
I could just
I
I can just give it to you now. I'll just hold on. Action. Raise.
Give it to me, Game Master.
Raise a shield, and let's see if I can just slap it on your character sheet. Yes, I can. There you go.
Skull, yeah, brother.
Technology. All right.
Wait, did you do that to me or to him?
Love to see it.
To Bentnoze.
Can you do it to me too?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Damn, okay.
Sorry, please.
There-
Can you please do it to
There
me
you go.
too? Yay.
All right. So. Okay. Stony, I am double checking the effects of this.
That's what I did last turn.
Womp again. Let's see. I think the thing just repeated. Where was the effect that venomed you? I want to double check because you have to make a check every so often.
Well, that'd be nice if I could just de-stupefy myself.
Let's see. Is it a condition? Well, go ahead and tell me what your action is going to be while I look this up.
I'm gonna step up and chuck my star knife.
All right.
Dang, he's going out swinging. I like it.
Okay. So as you are, yeah. Okay. So as you're stupefied, if you do make the your regular,
It's a -1.
yes, correct. Oh, you gave Ergo a shield. Excellent.
No, that was me. That was my raise a shield.
You have
Oh,
a plasma shield?
okay.
Yeah, that's the effect.
Oh.
Huh.
You know what?
Ready?
I'll take it because they act the same, but yours is bigger, so we'll just
No.
Oh no.
you take a step forward.
Oh, me.
And you're just me like, oh shit, and you trip and slam into the table, knock several pieces of alchemical supplies onto the floor, and you are now prone on the ground. Actually, you haven't moved, but you are.
I did move.
Oh,
You moved up one space.
okay, it's fine. So you move up, you take one step forward, and it's the meme from Trailer Park Boys where he like tumbles down like half drunk. It just slams into the table, half knocks shit onto the ground, collapses, and you are now prone. You need to spend an action to stand.
He is the liquor.
I do so. That is my final action.
Okay. All right, you are no longer prone or flat-footed. Back up. You're still a bit stupefied.
You ain't got me yet, you damn spider.
Bentnoze, you are up.
Bentnoze, help that poor man.
Good
Help.
work.
Okay,
Oh
my
God!
first
I'll get
action-
rid of your shame. I
pick
got
my
you, man.
first action
Thank you.
and
I
move.
was hoping it would just post the GIF in there.
Yeah, there's a way.
Oh, wait, no.
There's a way to
Yeah,
do
okay.
it.
Because I found that exact thing you're talking about.
I move
Could you drag it over directly?
here.
We try.
All right.
Because that's something I have that mod enabled.
Let me give it a shot.
Yeah.
So is it just an action to draw a weapon, or is it an action to sheath a weapon as well?
Yes. Correct. Put an image in new tab.
What, an action for both?
Yes, it requires an action to do either. So if you ever need to really like,
Okay.
if you really ever want to like switch weapons quickly, you can drop the weapon, mark that it, and when you take it, there's a thing under the weapon that says drop, and that will mark it as dropped in your inventory automatically, so you can keep track of the fact that it's over there.
And that doesn't.
That's a
doesn't
free
require
action.
an
You don't have to spend anything doing that.
Okay.
Throw it to the ground, draw your other one.
Well, let's see. Oh wait, I have summon. Wait, no. I have to take that back. I do sudden charge as my first action because that's the only way that I can do sudden charge.
Yes. Okay. Where
So,
are you heading?
I do that. I'm heading for that spider that I have targeted.
All right. Sounds good. Go ahead and move your token over to where you'd like to go. There you go. Fantastic. Head over there. We'll say for purpose of this, there you go. And okay.
Perfect.
Roll your attack, sir.
Get him.
Alright.
As you leap over Stony as he's picking himself off the ground. Run
That's just
under.
a regular first strike.
Yes. Duck under the table. Streak across the stonework.
Lovely.
Ugh. And you just barely
least
missed
it's a
as you
pretty
skid
two
by.
now.
But the cool thing is, that was just 2 actions. You still have a third, and you can just do a -4 attack with your final action if you would like.
I'm going all out. Yep. That's what
Alright.
we're doing.
Get him. Got him.
You got him. Roll damage.
Finally.
Okay.
6 damage. Let's see.
Not bad.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
As it streaks out of the way of your first stab into the ground, you flip the grip of your sword over, pull it out of the stonework, in between the gaps in the stonework, and slash across its face. It's looking pretty bad. it's on its last legs.
Delicious.
But it's also its turn. However, we're gonna see how not chill it is right now when it comes to being afraid of you, because of the damage you're dealing and it's not doing well, and so it's going to attempt to actually gain distance from you again. So it takes a single step away, opening it up for an attack of opportunity.
I choose to do so.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity.
Regular attack. Very good.
Love it.
Ding dong.
Aw.
Hey.
It's the 4.
Misses. All right, it is able to get away from you. It is able to move over across the room this distance, and it also sees you as quite the threat now. So it is going.
'Cause I am.
Oh, actually, the range increment is 10 feet, so it actually moves this far. And then it is going to... It actually then, in this kind of unsettling fashion, you wouldn't have thought by the bulbous carapace on its back that it could do this. It then rears the end of its carapace over its head and fires webbing at you. And it critically
I guess I can't
fails.
raise the shield.
Nice.
Oh wow. Yeah, cool. It critically fails. So it's gonna try that again. And it fails again. It lobs 2 of these like slightly turquoise shaded globules of web straight at you, but with your goblin dexterity, you duck and dive out of the way. And it just misses in a rather embarrassing display. That's the end of its turn, but now it's the other spider's turn. And it is going to actually use its movement to drop onto an action to move, drop onto this end of the table. And let's just check that. Given that this is an abstraction, so I'm going to give it to it with the elevation. It's going to try and web ergo with its second action. And it critically fails as it
Nice.
fires a
webbing
globule. Just you don't even dodge. You turn to see what's going on suddenly as you lost sight of it for a second, and it just goes past your shoulder. It's going to use its final action to try it again with a penalty. 16 to hit.
17 armor class.
Yeah, plus shield
Plus-
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
so no, absolutely not. You are able to bat it out of the way with your shield, no problem, and it just embarrasses itself. Okay. Fungus Man, you're up.
So is there any rule against using sudden charge again?
No.
Okay. And I have to ask, do I have to go over the tables, or can I go through them, or how does that work?
I will say, I mean, you do have to go over them, given... I mean, it would be very physically... It would become difficult terrain if you tried to, like, go into and through them. So I will let you, for the purpose of this, to do that movement, given how wide you are canonically. I'm going to need an athletics check from you to vault over the table to get... but I'm going to include it as a part of sudden charge, so it doesn't take anything extra.
What if I go, because I can go either straight through or I can go through between the tables, and it's the same distance. So can I just go between the tables?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have enough movement that you can also. Well, how much? Hold on. How much movement do you have?
25.
Well, with this, you actually have 50.
So I get 50 from strike
And
twice.
you would take like a single tile of difficult terrain because you literally have to turn sideways and crab walk in between the tables. But because you actually have exactly enough to do that and still get to it, so you're fine.
Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and sudden charge. I'm gonna look up from the spider that I just crushed.
Yep.
And sudden charge to the other one.
You got it. In a blur of motion, while the other spider's corpse, one of its legs, is still twitching on the ground, you slide in between the tables, streak straight over to the spider, roll an attack.
Basically,
Puffs
Ergo's just
spores
leading the way
trail
with the
after
mushroom.
him.
That's
Oh, and
it.
make sure you target it.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. It's a new thing to get used to, but again, it makes it very easy to keep track of everything. And you'll get your awesome bludgeoning animation as well.
I need to like move my camera so I can see that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're good, man. Roll damage.
Jeez.
9 damage. As the spider takes. Okay, still have an action, sir.
I see. I believe I still have one more action, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit him again if I can.
Do it again.
Oh!
Okay. All right. Miss. As you slam into the spider, as you you clock it in the face, and as it scrambles and reacts, it is able to duck out of the way of your 3 flails coming down on the table. And it is that is the end of your turn, Alonzus. I believe the shield is up.
Yeah.
There you are.
I'm just gonna try to do another produce flame.
You got it. On which target? Because if you're aiming for the spider near
the one
Bentnoze, it's going to have cover because of a table in between you and it.
Oh, he will have cover.
Yes.
Okay, well then I should be able to get between those tables with the movement, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So I can
Perfect.
do that.
You're good. You got it.
Good. Okay. Let her rip. All right.
You do have a hero point. It's up to you.
I do. I'm gonna use my hero point. How do I use the hero point?
Just check it. I think you could just check it off and then.
Just
Oh,
right-click it,
check
I get
this.
to roll again.
Actually, if you right click on the dialogue whenever you roll something, you guys will have a series of options. One of which is re-roll and keep the new result, which is what you would do.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah! Woohoo!
Okay.
We love to see it.
So the first attack misses. What else would you like to? As it goes streaking over the spider and hits the water basin behind it. Psst.
That's all I can do.
Oh yeah,
That's
because
a-
you
that-
moved and
that
it's your 2.
costs
Yep,
2.
you got it. All right, ergo. You have raised your shield and you have stopped raising your shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I can't, my Dwarven War Axe is a little bit too heavy to have with my shield at once. But you know what isn't too heavy? My trusty dagger!
You got it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and wield that.
All right.
So I've got lantern in one hand, dagger, shield in the other.
Yep.
So that's my first action.
Mm-hmm.
Then my second action, I'm just gonna
Yep.
walk up.
You'll still have
To this
like 3
spider.
tiles of movement after that if you want to use them after what you do. You can space it
Right.
out as you want.
And then my final action is going to be to stabby.
Let her rip. You come charging over and thrust the dagger forward.
Hold on, can I
Target
add
it.
that to my action bar?
Target the spider.
Hold on. I'm
Oh,
doing
he's adding it to his MMORPG macros,
exactly.
which I love. I'm using it constantly right now. It's pretty
And
great.
then you said
Uh,
like that.
yes, perfect. Though I don't think I've given your dagger an animation yet, so you won't be seeing that. But
Oh,
oh, all right, regular strike. That hits. Roll damage. Very nice. You deal 4 damage. It is as you
hey,
stab
there's an
into its.
animation.
What? Oh, you mean the number?
The damage animation.
Oh, that's
There
just
was
me
one.
changing its health. Yes, that is there. But I mean, I haven't programmed like a dagger to fly forward yet or anything. But you stab into its carapace and rip the blade out as turquoise goo starts to pool on the table as it skitters back and forth, chittering weakly. It is not looking great at all. Top of the round,
Hell yeah.
Stony Soprano.
Get him.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna chuck my dagger again.
All right, you put one hand on the table, lean over.
This time. -1 still. Rip.
Wow, your die is just straight up unreadable. I'm really glad I have a chat log.
Was that 17?
And
I think it was.
I think
yeah.
yes, it was 23. You succeed. Roll damage. Amazing. As you whip the dagger forward, and it takes another point of damage. You still have 2 more actions.
Oh,
No. I'm sorry. One more action, because you did the devise a stratagem, the attack, and you have one more action.
Wait, did he?
Or did you not? Because if
I
you
used Divide.
yeah, because he used devise a stratagem, and because it's yeah.
It's modified.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it now. The intelligence roll. Never mind.
It's still 1 point better.
There you go. All right. So what else would you like to do?
I can do.
Oh yeah. So your dagger, for the purpose of this, is now over where that spider is.
It's in the spider.
No, it's not. Not with that damage. It cut the spider and then clink, 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 clink on the ground.
Alrighty. Well, I can't do much else. So.
You want to run away at least, buddy, pal, Stony?
I'll cower behind the table.
Okay, you take cover.
Does it cost an action to cower?
I think take cover is an action. I think.
it takes
Cower is a free action.
Let me just.
For
Hold on.
certain classes, only.
For certain classes, yeah.
Here you go. Take cover. You press against the wall, duck upon an obstacle. Da, da, da. If you you get which provides a +4 circumstance bonus to armor class.
Yep.
From as long as it's relevant to the thing that is targeting you. So yeah. So if it tried to web you, you'd have a +4. All right. So you take cover. Okay. It is Bentnoze's turn.
Bentnoze chooses to target here spider, and he's gonna sudden charge it again.
Sure. The spider right in front of you. Yep. You got it. Let her rip.
Yeah. All right. What do I roll for that? Whenever I click the action, does it not roll?
No, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well, you're not rolling. The sudden charge is just you're clicking your weapon to roll.
Gotcha. I didn't know if there was like a check for that or something.
No, you're good. Yeah. You hit. Roll damage.
Delicious. Oh, not delicious.
Oh yes, it is because you kill it as you drive your dog slicer straight through its skull.
Yes.
And it is dead.
Can I expend an action to lick my blade afterward?
Yes, absolutely. All right, that's your turn. All right, so it is the next spider. Okay, this next spider, just given it just got here and it ain't looking so good, but it's going to just frantically try to lash out to the last thing that hit it. Like, well. There we go. I rolled a die. It didn't go well. So it's going to try to hit you with a single strike.
Yeah.
20 to hit.
Ooh.
That's it.
And it hits you. It is going to deal.
Grandpa.
You take 6 points of damage,
Ah!
piercing damage, and I need you to make a fortitude save.
Oh no.
You succeed. You You feel a sudden heat flash, but you are able to wrench the spider out and not succumb to its effects due to your adventurer's hardiness. So, that is its first attempt. It's then going to just frantically try to do another attack against the fungus man. 9 to hit. As it lashes
Not even
toward you,
close,
and
man.
you just take a quick hop backward as its mandibles kind of clasp right where you were. And then scrambling is going to flail and run across the room. And try to get toward the wall and run the hell away. It is now.
Stop making distance, you nerd. Come back here.
Okay. Speaking of which, it's Fungus Man.
Oh! My time to shine.
It's my time to shine.
Well, movement would be an issue.
You do have hammers.
I do have hammers, but I gotta drop and equip and then throw, which is like.
Yeah.
It has been hit already, right?
Oh yeah, it's looking real bad.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess.
It's up to you.
So if I...
Well, here's the thing. Let me...
If I go like this... Oh, wait, no. That's 5 spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So can I just move to it?
But did you account for the difficult terrain necessary to get through the tables with your girth?
No.
Because that would turn 1 space from 5 into 10 feet.
Okay.
It's canonical.
I mean, you probably only need 1
But
action
again,
for that.
I'll let you...
Bonus.
But as a part of your movement, I will let you attempt an athletics check to circumvent that and just leap over the table.
Okay, yeah, can I do that?
Yeah, roll athletics. That'll be
that's-
under your proficiencies.
Yep, I got you.
I got a DC in mind. It's not too difficult, but it is a thing that you got to try. It's a table covered in books and scrolls, and it doesn't go well. As you
Yeah, I got a +7.
as you slam your hand and leap over the table collapses and you fall on the ground. You don't end up prone, but you are now here. You've lost an extra 5 feet of movement, and the table is now just utterly obliterated.
So I can move to here, then?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'm going to move here and do nothing else.
You can spend another action to move again, and your third action to attack.
Oh, cool. Then I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I could... I thought it was like D&D where you get 1 section of movement, and when you're done, you're done. I
No.
didn't realize that you could use...
Welcome to the superior system.
That's cool. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and try to smack him real quick.
I'll let her rip. Regular attack. Miss.
Okay.
Do you have your
Over
hero
its head
point?
as it's... Oh, do you have a hero
Oh,
point?
actually, yes, I do have a pure point. I'm
You
gonna...
should
I'm
burn
gonna,
that.
Yeah, good call. I'm just gonna roll it again.
We can't have him consulting with his spider friends.
Oh, so
Oh,
close. Minus 2 away. It
Yeah.
is able to still duck out of the way, and it is Alonzo's turn now.
Okay.
Okay. So he would have cover unless I stepped. Okay, I think I can do that.
Yes.
What is that circle?
You
Did I
drew
do
it.
that?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, just that's nothing.
Yeah. I can get to it in a second. Here, I think I could just... Yeah, got it.
Okay, so I can stand here.
Yes.
The range on my produce flame is not listed. Oh no, it says 30 feet.
Okay, so when in that case, for every 30 feet you exceed it, you'll just take a -2 to the roll.
Okay, so I just roll with -2 then.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So add a conditional modifier of -2 to your attack roll, and you'll be good.
I clicked it. Oh, I didn't. If I click attack, it's just going to automatically roll, though, isn't it?
Will it? Well, we can.
No, it does give me the prompt. Never
There you
mind.
go. Yeah, there's actually a setting in that dialog box where you tell it to turn it on or off as to whether it does it automatic, whether it brings up that box. But yeah, let it rip.
Circumstance. Hold up. -2.
Mhm.
I don't know if that did it. Damn. All right. Whatever.
Oh,
You spoke it into
oh,
existence.
but you do have it.
Alonzo, you need to use
Oh
your
my
fist.
God.
Oh yeah,
What
you've
are
already
you
used your
doing?
hero point.
I
Yeah,
used my hero point.
yeah.
That's all.
What a shame.
Okay.
I'm getting flashbacks of the dog and the SMG, Devin.
I'm spent.
Oh!
All right. Ergo, it is your turn, and there's one spider left alive.
Deep
Alright.
references.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure my light is there. And I'm going to throw my dagger at the spider.
All right, let it
Yep.
rip.
Yeet.
Is
Rusty
that
dagger.
is that a different action, or...
No, I think it's just still it's a range attack, but it functions the same, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm within the range.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Roll damage.
Love it. Love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Trusty dagger.
The dagger into the spider's skull, and it collapses and dies.
And I have one more action, right?
Okay.
Can I go back? Can I go claim my dagger from this?
Yeah,
the
sure.
Carcass?
Yeah, because
Yes, please.
it's fine. Because the session's over. As we draw to a close, you all clear out the spiders, but you begin to feel a bit of a prescient situation as, along with the continued echoing cacophony still happening in the distance of the weird noises in this space, you can also hear distant, further chittering from above you, and you realize it might be time to go. That's where we will call the session to a close. And let me just check my notes here as you all
GG, gentlemen.
receive, and I'll be doing this for you because I have a new thing.
Oh, okay. So we're not putting
You're
experience
good.
point anymore.
Yep, I got you. But you can watch it happen on your character sheet in real time.
Wait, don't do it yet. Okay, now I want to see.
I'm watching.
Let's give it a shot.
I got nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, what?
Nothing.
It did-
Wait. Let me exit out and go back into it.
Oh, maybe it's okay. Never mind. That's probably this is like a port from a 5e thing. There's the list. We'll call it that. Sorry. So you do get to add it for yourself. You're welcome. There's the list.
Oh, there's a little plus right next to my name. When I click on it, it just adds it.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
there's a little plus next to your name on that
Yeah,
thing in the.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, look at that.
Click on it, it just adds it right
Nice.
That's
There-
cool.
Wait,
God.
where,
there. I like the system a lot, man.
Yeah, man. I'm a
This is
big
really
fan of it.
good.
where is the plus? I don't see it.
It's in the chat box.
In the chat
Yeah,
box
chat box.
beside your name,
Oh,
beside the
oh.
yeah.
Reason: spiders and walls.
Yeah, the hazard was one of the things that factored into the experience. All right.
But only 3 of us encountered that.
Well,
Only
yeah,
we
yeah.
should get the experience for it.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. You all also had a fall. My bad. I also tallied up 30 experience for the tumble, the initial tumble into the room. So let me just try add.
Give me that
There you go.
sweet XP.
Toss it
No, no,
in.
no.
There you go. Yeah, because that's the standard going rate for a hazard of its nature. So
Nice. That's
There you-
awesome.
Very cool.
very good session, everybody. We'll work out the kinks of starting time and whatever. Thank you all for sticking around this late. That'll be the end of this stream as well. Everybody have a good night.
Hey, see you,
Have
gentlemen.
a good night.
Good night.
Bye.